Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Stanford Howard with your Thursday, January 2nd edition of the HGP Sportscast in football. The Ghana Defense Force is the new champions of the GFF Super 16 football tournament following a heavy contested battle on New Year's Day. Hear more in this report. The clash, which had the impressive crowds on their toes in the third place playoffs, saw the Lawmen taking on Santos. Number 23 on Bob got the ball rolling for the police in the 5th minute with the lone goal of the first half of the game. With the resumption of the second half, William Europe sent another at the back of Santos' net, doubling their lead in the 71st minute, as Trevon Leacock added the third in the 73rd minute. However, the resilient Santos side failed to be deterred by the Lawmen's triple goal, and Orangeade consolidated a double late in the match. It was, however, a little too late, and the Lawmen walked away with a 3-2 win and 500,000 Guyana dollars, and all with trophies and equipment attached. The much-anticipated final between the Armed Forces and Fruta Conquerors was one that lived up to its name as the powerhouse team battled it through the first half, with neither giving way for a goal despite close attempts. As a result, the first half ended in a stalemate. With the resumption of the second half, Ofra Benjamin of the GDF netted the lone goal in the 59th minute, as Conquerors tried to play catch-up throughout the remaining minutes of the game. The Defense Force did a marvelous job of keeping their opponents at bay and was crowned champions.
I think the performance was good. Our preparation was going very good through the team preparation towards the tournament. We had some ups and downs, but we continue fighting. We know the final won't be easy. To the type of team that we play with for the last 4 games, they have beat us. Even our practice game, but we know where the weaknesses lie, and we go towards that and come up victorious today.
Along with bragging rights, they walked away with 2 million Guyana dollars. Meanwhile, second-place Fruta Conquerors earned a purse of $1 million. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard. Still with football, Samuel Gillis will tell you now the village of Friendship has grabbed 500,000 Guyana dollars and the championship trophy from the grasp of Golden Grove in the 592 Inter-Village Football Tournament.
The first night of January 2020 marked the inaugural 592 Intervillage Football Championship, which was held at the Golden Grove Community Center ground. Hundreds of residents turned out to support their team to see who will grab the 500,000 Guyana dollars. But first, it was the third place playoff which saw the villagers of Paradise and Betafawaktin in an eagerly contested game. It was a valiant effort from the Paradise side, but the BV boys took advantage of the inexperience of their opponents and netted 2 goals for themselves, winning 2-1. BV carried home 150,000 and Paradise 100,000 Guyana dollars. Then came the finals. It was the Buxton Friendship versus Golden Grove Village. Buxton's Delon Wright came in like a rapture and netted 1 early in the 21st minute. The village of Golden Grove was shocked, but no waking up of the ancestors could turn back the hands of time. Many opportunities passed Golden Grove, but they failed to even score 1 in the final game of the night, much to the disappointment of the home crowd. But the after party will give the disappointed fans an opportunity to shake it off, while the winning fans continued their celebration throughout the night. Friendship grabbed 500,000 and the championship trophy, while the favorites Golden Grove dispersed with 200,000 Guyana dollars. According to the fans, it was a good tournament to start the year in the discipline of football. For HGP Sport, I am Samuel Gillis.
Thank you, Samuel. In cricket, West Indies bowler Kishmar Santoki has been cleared of suspicion after finding himself the subject of an investigation by the Bangladesh Cricket Board Anti-Corruption Unit. The veteran pace bowler, who currently represents the Shillelagh Thunder in the Bangladesh Premier League, found himself at the center of the controversy after a wide and no-ball delivery against Chattogram challengers in the opening game of the competition last month. According to reports, the deliveries caught the attention of the anti-corruption unit, who interrogated the West Indian cricketer regarding what had been deemed their suspicious nature. The player was, however, cleared of any wrongdoings following the investigations. Whenever there's an evident doubt, the ACU normally investigate the matter. The ACU may have not gotten any conclusive evidence in this issue, and it is the reason why the matter didn't come to us. CEO Nizmud Chaudhary. Shillet's Thunder is currently placed sixth in the seven-team table, having lost 6 of their 7 games, including their most recent encounter against Kunal Tigers. And still with cricket, Cricket West Indies has named its 14-man squad for the first and second one-day internationals of the Colonial Medical Insurance Series against Ireland. Hear more in this report.
The day and night matches will be played at the Kensington Oval in Barbados on Tuesday, January 7th and Thursday, January 9th. There is one change from the squad which played the recent 3-match ODI series against India in December. Jason Holden, number 1 ranked all-rounder, number 4 ranked bowler in Test cricket, and Red Ball West Indies captain, who played all 3 formats in India, has been breasted with a view to managing his workload. Roger Harper, Cricket West Indies lead selector, said the Afghanistan and Indian series told me that the team is making very positive strides, winning the ODIs against Afghanistan, our first ODI series win for 5 years, followed by the very competitive performance against India, is testament to that. The team demonstrated a determination to compete and give it every effort against India. The batting was consistent, and while the bowling had its moments, it is clear that we have to improve our depth bowling. However, the fact that the team played in such an organized and competitive manner consistently augurs well going forward. The panel also named a 30-man Cricket West Indies President's 11 squad to face Ireland in a 50-over warm-up match at the 3Ws Oval at Caveville campus of the University of the West Indies. This match will be played on Saturday, January 4th. The full West Indies men's senior squad reads Kieran Pollard, captain, Sunil Ambrose, Royston Chase, Sheldon Cottrell, Shemron Hetty-Meyer, Shai Hope, Azari Joseph, Brandon King, Evan Lewis, Kimo Paul, Kai Pierre, Nicholas Puran, Romario Shepard, and Hayden Walsh Jr. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
And that's all we have for this edition of the HGP Sportscast. But do remember, persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement. I am Stanford Howard saying goodbye. Over to you, Handel.